frozen burger patty review. Meat versus meat.
All right, so today we have Brooklyn Burgers, original steakhouse burgers, 1/3 pound burgers. So we'll go ahead and try these. There's about 6 of these in here.
All right, we're back with another frozen burger patty review, and today we have the Brooklyn Burgers. There's some old guys on the cover here. Supposedly they make good burgers. We'll be the judge of that. I'm a little excited about these. Never heard of it. Brooklyn Burger. Have you ever heard of Brooklyn
You've been
Burger?
excited like since week number 2.
I know, but these say steakhouse burgers, so I'm expecting. And by the way, when I was cooking these, they look exactly like a Bubba Burger. Same shape.
Usually anything with steakhouse is
supposed to be good.
promising.
Promising. Steakhouse is one of those words that you want to hear on a burger.
Because if you're driving out of town and you see a restaurant
There you
called
go, now.
steakhouse, right? What happens?
We have our boy Toons behind the scenes today working the camera.
You're gonna stop. You're like, oh,
You're gonna stop.
steakhouse.
Steakhouse.
That sounds.
All right, let's dig in.
Inviting.
That sounds inviting. I mean, again, another cooked to perfection burger.
Yep.
Juicy.
I gotta agree with my
And by the way,
first
before we came here, went to the beach today, and I ate so much, I felt like I have a bag of rocks in my stomach, but I'm willing to sacrifice myself for the good of humanity.
You decide to eat half a pound of pulled
But
pork.
I want everybody on Facebook to realize and know which ones, which burgers to stay away from and which ones to buy. So let's dig in. It's juicy. I don't know anything about this burger. It's a Brooklyn burger. It's a steakhouse burger. Promising. There's a bunch of old men on the cover.
I like it.
Not bad.
I like it.
I did notice once I had these on the grill that there's a lot of fat spewing from the burgers. But I gotta tell you, so far I'm okay with these. I have my friend Toons off camera. Toons, you want to try a burger? Go ahead, you off camera, try a burger. Maybe you can rate those. It's really juicy. I noticed there's a lot of juice here, and if you can tell, I didn't leave any red on it. I went a little beyond the medium, but it's still juicy and good. I mean, I think these old guys here on the cover, I don't know which one of these is the burger maker, but they have something going on. It's the guy over here in the oval. Yeah, the guy right there. But there's something going on.
The sodium content seems low.
Yeah.
It is low. And
4%. 4%.
I've noticed that red meat needs salt.
To bring out the flavor. We know this.
Yes.
But you can't take too much out of this because you can't fault them too much because with little condiments, with little ketchup to enhance the flavor. So far, my friend Toons is off camera. He's eating that burger. He seems to be enjoying it. His first half. It's enjoyable.
Yes, it is.
Not bad. Never heard of it. Brooklyn Burger.
But it's good.
I'm sorry. I think the humidity is getting
Yes, it's
high,
The humidity
or it's the wine.
It's both. It's both. The humidity is kicking. The wine. But listen, guys, we came from the beach today and we saw the seagull eat about 5 crabs in front of us.
crabs. I never saw anything like
I
that.
never seen her fucking so many crabs. She was just go down
Yes.
and we're just chilling.
I'm afraid I was eating little crabs.
Yes.
The harbor master was not like
No,
little crabs.
the seagull was fishing with no license. There was no license there. If that was me, I'd get a
And
ticket.
they look like blue crabs. So.
I don't know what they look like, but
Oh,
she was going to town. But anyway, you want to get the knife upstairs to cut this burger?
Yes.
Oh, you do this every week.
It's gonna go. Go ahead.
This is
A typical.
much further of a walk though.
Toons, you want to sit over here and say hi to the people?
Is this water in the cooler now?
No, just go get it. It's up there. So we can rate this. Hey, the knife is on top of the grill, man. It's next to the grill. You know, you send Tony to do something. Get a knife to cut these burgers. We have 2 burgers here, and I don't know what he's doing. Bring the knife. Just bring the knife. That's your main objective.
Then he almost cut his finger off last
He
time.
cut his finger
Maybe
off.
he shouldn't
By the
be
way,
getting
watch
it.
the main cue where he cut his finger off.
Oh my goodness.
They cut it off, but
No, he cut it off almost. I had to save him. Last week, by the way, my man Pedro was here. I had to give him the Heimlich maneuver. He almost died. I mean, I saved his life on camera. Did you watch that video?
I haven't watched it. I've been you.
I did.
All day. I haven't watched it.
I saved his life. All right, let me take a little bit of the meat here. And like I said before, I was telling V here, the meat I cooked a little bit more because there was it was spewing a lot of fat, and we know.
But it's still juicy though.
But it's still juicy. When it spews fat, you tend to cook those a lot more. And it was the case here. I mean, I was very cautious with it. So I'm gonna do an expert move, and not a lot of people on YouTube do this. I'm gonna go ahead and just eat a little bit of meat and get a perspective.
If you read the box,
Low in sodium, maybe.
low in sodium.
Low-
Okay.
yeah.
So
All right.
So guess what?
They're healthy burgers. They're healthy burgers.
If for somebody that's like cardiac that has heart issues and stuff.
Somebody's not healthy.
Well, I mean,
Somebody's not healthy wants to eat a burger.
there's diets out there that you have to be low in
sodium.
salt.
So this is good.
This might
And
be
these
good.
old guys,
But
and by the way, these old guys that made these burgers, they're all alive still because they eat low sodium. Anyways, let me go ahead and do a pro move. Not a lot of people do this on YouTube. I'm gonna do this. An expert move.
that explains
Explain
why
it.
there's not much.
I'm gonna go ahead and just eat the meat and have formulate a score with the meat, no bun, nothing to render the score, nothing to change my score. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. And I have my man Tunes off camera just with a hatchet. I don't know what the he's doing, but he's doing something.
Chopping wood for your fire.
Chopping wood so you can make more burgers.
And by the way, check out these videos that we have here. We have the video here, the cinder block grill that's going to 1 million views, and the pizza oven that's coming soon. So, anyways, let me. Who wants to go first on this? I think I have formulated a score in my mind. I think I know what I'm gonna say.
Like,
Is there a hornet?
Go V.
let me take another bite.
Yeah. Go ahead. Dudes, you want to give us a score?
I'll give you my score. I've never done it before, so I can't compare it to anything else. I've had my own burgers. I would say it's probably a good 7 to 8, roughly.
What do you, 7 or 8? What do you think?
Between 7 and 8. Let's go with 7.5.
That's an honorable score.
Yeah.
The man doesn't want to be on camera, but I think that's a good score. All right. So we're gonna. With him, I'm gonna put what do you call it? A question mark with a shadow. The shadow man. He's a shadow man. He can only give you reviews off camera.
I'm working the camera. I have to stay behind it.
You can hear his voice. That's it.
So who wants to go next?
Shadow man.
The shadow man.
What's the name of the people? The shadow people.
Shadow people.
Oh, shut up.
When I was a kid, by the way, I did see a shadow people. You don't want to see a shadow person.
Actually, if you look at it, you can see my shadow.
Well,
right?
the shadow man is behind
Oh,
the camera.
no. I think this burger is.
Hey, hold on. Tell me what you think about the burger.
Oh, like I said, very juicy, moist. Like needs a little bit of
Ooh,
flavor. That's it. But I'm not worried about it. So, but it's delicious. So I think I'm gonna give it an 8. It deserves an 8.
Hey, Nate!
Yes.
Wow!
Yes.
All right,
'Cause
okay.
I like it. So.
Really? You enjoyed it? Have another
enjoyed it,
piece.
so.
I mean, go ahead, V.
I'd give it an 8, but because of the lack of sodium, which is great for
I mean, you're
somebody
the
that's
healthy
looking.
guy.
Huh?
You're the healthy guy. You're gonna
I
fault it for the
understand,
sodium?
but I also like taste.
Yes.
Throw a little salt on there. Just
You can't fault it too much for that.
I'm not faulting it
Because we are eating a naked burger. You gotta understand that.
Exactly.
With the ketchup, with the
Yeah,
everything
but
else.
Yes, it's gonna taste more delicious. So, but I think it's a reasonable.
And you know what you can put on here to make it to the extreme? Bacon!
which is high in salt and fat, then that would put
Let's
it
say
right.
that again,
Bacon.
That's it. We're making bacon.
I'm gonna go with 7.5.
Oh, that's
The 7.5
good.
is because
Overall taste.
no,
No, it's a good
there's the burger tastes good.
Yes.
It's a good size.
Yes.
It's not a huge patty.
It's a third pounder.
Yeah, but when I looked at it, it wasn't like there was one that we had before. It was like too much meat. It was like felt like I was chewing for weeks.
Oh, it was the one, the wall burger.
Yeah, well, okay, it was the one. It did lack a little flavor, mainly probably because of the salt. The meat itself, to me, it tasted decent meat. They had the juices, and it was the flavor that kind of. If it had a little bit more salt, it'd be 8 plus for me. But because it didn't have that,
What do you give it?
7.5.
7.5. I think it's good. All right, for me, it's very simple with this burger. I'll tell you one thing. Same thing with these guys are saying. It is lacking a little salt. Not gonna fault it too much for that because I don't want too much salt. But this burger to me, it's a decent burger. If I had this at it, if I went to your house and you made this burger for me, I would love it.
Thank you.
Like I said, it does lack. There is a little flavor lacking,
Yes.
and again, you can enhance that with bacon and all that bullshit.
But that's been true for every other burger.
Right, so
and we're not
exactly.
basing it off that.
But when you when you have these fine-looking gentlemen on the box here, they look like they're really like you can trust these. That's what I'm saying to you. And then it says on here, steakhouse.
Yes.
I'm
that's
expecting a steaky taste. For me, what will happen here is it's a burger taste, not a steak taste. When you put steakhouse, you expect a 9. You expect perfection.
Yes.
And for me, it wasn't there. Now, with that being said, would I buy these again? Absolutely. Absolutely. These Brooklyn burgers, steakhouse burgers, they know what they're doing. So I liked it, and again, we just ate,
Yep.
and I still enjoyed it.
Yep,
So
yep.
that's a testament to the burger.
Yep.
I'm gonna give this burger. I know you gave it a 7.5. You gave it a 7.5. I'm gonna
No, you
give.
give it
I
an
give it
8.
an 8.
You give it an 8.
7.5 was the.
Oh, the Shadow Man gave it a
Special
7.5.
guest.
The special
We
guest
can't
in the back
see his
camera.
face.
I'm gonna give this burger again the same score I gave it last week when I gave the Heimlich maneuver to Pedro. 7 1/4. I think it's a 7 1/4. I think it's a decent burger. Would I order it? I was gonna go 7.5. The reason I didn't go 7.5 is because that steakhouse on the box. Because when you put steakhouse on the box,
You expect more.
you expect more.
yeah.
If they didn't have steakhouse on the box, I would probably go 7.5, 7.7,
And another
maybe
thing,
8.
Paul,
And I
another
think you
thing.
have to be careful when these companies they stop putting all this bullshit in the box. I think we as burger experts, we're gonna hold you accountable for this. You are gonna be held accountable if you put these names on the box that it is something that it's not. And let me tell you, my
Yeah,
shadow friend
gourmet,
behind,
steakhouse.
he's laughing right now. He knows it's true, and that's
agree.
what it is.
Can I say
Steakhouse,
something?
gourmet, what else? Gourmet, steakhouse. These are all key words to get the consumer to buy. And if you don't deliver,
Ranch. What was the ranch
listen,
one?
ranch, the Cattleman's Ranch,
Cattleman's Ranch.
the buck stops here.
I used to have a sign on my desk that said the buck stops here.
We
Thick and juicy.
thick and juicy. Listen, okay, I like thick and juicy. I like a meaty burger. I
corn
like,
meat, to be honest with you.
you know.
Another thing. If you
It does sound
notice,
like-
this is your burger. Look at the box. Your burger looks better than the box.
No, but I mean, it's about there. By the way, there's a Corona going on. You're touching my burger with your hands. I don't understand what's going on here. But anyways, let's recap the
Oh, your
scores.
concern is
Yeah.
him touching?
Yeah, and
You
you just-
standing
you
right
just
next to
did-
him is
yeah.
not a concern.
Oh, well,
Okay.
And you just did the
that's not
burger
true.
sauce.
Let's recap the scores. 8, 8,
Yes.
7.5.
7.5. Shadow
Shadow-
Man,
7.5.
7.5, and I gave it a 7.25. 7.25. All right. So, with that being said, today we don't have any special drinks, any bullshit stories. We have straight up wine. What do we have, V?
Oh, it's Pinot Noir from the Willamette Valley, Oregon.
Oregon and single grape. Very small
It's not
vintage.
single grape.
It's not single grape.
Single vineyard grape.
Oh,
Which is what you would think it, but you said it wrong.
Oh, okay.
Single grape.
a single. I mean,
One grape makes that whole wine.
No. I know what I'm. You know what I was trying to
Yes.
say. It's a single from the vineyard. That
There's a vineyard.
and they're doing it from. They use it from their own vineyards. They don't.
That vineyard, they got the grapes. up
Which
there.
makes it
It's
less
not mixed with anything
Right,
else.
which
comes-
makes it less of it, and it's
It's a low yield.
low yield. That's what I was looking for. Low
It's a
yield.
low yield.
All that food we ate today is making
my
me
God,
like.
that's
Go
it.
ahead,
I'm
put a
not
little
gonna-
bit of
I'm not
this.
Pinot Noir from.
I'm
What about the Shadow
I'm not
Man?
ready
Does
to
he
drink-
want
to
Shadow
drink
Man?
it.
Come over here.
So Pinot Noir from Oregon. Oregon.
We got the Shadow Man, and he's gonna drink some wine too. 7 point. You were right on the money.
I've been watching the video.
He's learning something from these
Oh, let's
videos.
finish it.
All right.
Sorry.
That's fine.
It's all fine Pinot Noir. Willamette Valley.
2 grapes, we would have had 2 bottles, guys.
Drinking more. Don't worry about that.
Play some cards.
All right, guys. So we thank you for watching. This has been another frozen burger patty review. Meat versus meat. The quest for the best. With special guest, the Shadow Man. And we thank you for watching. Cheers.
Cheers. Salute.
There's the Shadow Man.
Oh.
Ah! And we'll see you on the next one.
Hey, was this supposed to be on the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,